The club face is the king of the golf swing. Where the club face points at impact determines a large proportion of where the ball starts in its direction. So we have three different positions of the club face. We have a neutral or a square club face, an open club face, which is the club face pointing to the right, or a closed club face, which is a club face pointing to the left. So let's go through those three positions, have a look what they look like and how they influence the initial direction of the ball flight. Let's explain what a square club face is and what it does to the initial ball flight. So a square club face is one that is pointing directly at the target at impact. Now, what will happen here if the club face is pointing directly at the target at impact, provided we have a good strike on the ball, that ball is going to start off straight on our target. Now, the ball may still curve, but we'll explain that more in the face to path video, so I'd check those out if you are struggling with that concept. But what we've got to remember is if we make good contact and that face is square at impact, that ball is going to start straight. Now let's take a little look at what an open club face is. Now an open club face is one that is going to be pointing to the right at impact. Now you probably guessed it. That means that if we have solid contact, that ball is going to start to the right in its direction. Again, it can curve, but the important thing is this face at impact determines where that ball's going to start. So we can see an open club face is pointing to the right and the ball is going to start in the direction that that club face is pointing. And finally, let's talk about a closed club face. A closed club face at impact is one that is pointing to the left at impact. So that ball is going to start to the left, provided we've got solid contact. And again, I'm going to reiterate it. It still means the ball can curve, but the initial start direction, if the club face is closed or shut at impact, will start off to the left. So let's just summarize everything about the club face position at impact. We've got three positions. We've got a square or neutral club face that's pointing directly at our target. We've got an open club face which is pointing right of target. And then we've got a closed or shut club face which is pointing left of target. What we can remember is provided we hit this ball in the middle of the face, that the ball will start where the club face is pointing at impact. Now the ball can still curve, and then check out some of the videos on the club face to path relationship to understand a little bit more about curvature. But if you can remember those three club face positions and that the ball will start, provided it's centered contact where that club face is pointing at impact, you're going to have a massive advantage over a lot of your golfing buddies.